I'm going to be using these romaine hearts to make a grilled romaine salad. It's really simple, it's really easy, and it has just a few ingredients. So I'm going to show you how I go ahead and do that using the George Foreman grill. It really doesn't take long at all to grill up the romaine hearts, so I want to make sure I have my other ingredients ready before I begin. I'm using a vine-ripe tomato. They smell really good. Wish you could smell that. Those are my favorite kind to get. And I have an avocado here. It's actually a little bit larger than I need, but it was the one that was ripe. So I'm going to slice these two and have them already ready to go before I start my romaine. My grill is actually heated up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half lengthwise so that it's still one piece from the end. And then I'm just going to take some olive oil, and I have this little mister here that I can put my own olive oil in and pump spray it. And I'm going to go ahead and spray both of my romaines with the olive oil. And then I'm going to shake some sea salt or some of this all seasoning on here, which is really tasty. And it will stick to the olive oil that you've sprayed, which is really nice. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of pepper. Give it some really good flavor. Now on the George Foreman grill, this is actually a double contact grill, so it grills from the top and the bottom. But this romaine lettuce, I actually don't want to cook it. I'm just kind of searing it a little bit and grilling it. So I really don't want to use both. So I'm just going to put my romaine on there. So good. And sort of let it get an edge, and then I'll turn it over and do the other side. When you have this on the grill, you don't want to walk away. You want to be here and watch it. You're not trying to actually cook the lettuce. You just want a little bit of sear marks on the other side. And I'm actually running this currently at 400. I had it at 350, but turned it up really quick. Because if you leave it on too low of a temperature, you're going to cook the lettuce. And you can see I've got some nice grill marks there. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn it over. And just get a few, whoops, come on guy, just get a few on the other side. So here I have my salad, and you can see how beautifully that's come out. And then I'm going to go ahead and layer it with what I like to put on my romaine salad. So I have a few tomatoes, even though this one's sort of falling apart. I like to cut them sort of thin so they don't always hold up all that well. It's okay. It's all going to taste the same. Taste delicious. And so I have my tomato on there. I'm going to put, I think my avocado is a bit thick. Cut it a little thinner here. Kind of hard to hang on to. Tried to cut a thinner avocado, but it didn't want to work with me. So I have some avocado on there. Let me rinse my hands. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, depending on how you like it, season it up. I have these wonderful sea salt flakes, and they're very strong, so you really don't want to use very many of them at all. And you've already seasoned it with some seasoned salt, so you don't want to get too crazy with it. But these flakes are just delicious. If you just use a little bit, what'll happen is when you get a bite of one, the flavor of the sea salt, as it kind of melts on your tongue, just sort of explodes in there. It's just really great. I love that. I'm going to open up my salad dressing. I have a brand new one. Should have had that ready already. Sorry about that. And I like to use a little balsamic vinaigrette, but you could actually use anything you like. You could use ranch, you could use a Caesar dressing, you could use blue cheese, a little oil and vinegar. Normally I'd put a little croutons on here if I had croutons, but that's pretty much how you would make a a grilled romaine salad. So I'm gonna go eat that with a little bit of barbecue chicken I have left, and hope you guys will think about giving it a try.